Japanese Grand Prix here in GT7. Today is wet. Doesn't look like it, as there's a very obvious dry line here. Because I need to get the standings up, so I can actually see who is who. So we're currently riding on board with Mr. Mark Smith. Trailing him is Philip Brainford. Praise the Lord, I found that out. Go side by side through first few corners. I'm going to slow this out. I also need to get a track map up. Oh my goodness. There's some great corner names here. Okay, so turn one is called first. Wow, that's enthralling. We ride on board with Mr. Mark Smith as you're gonna go through turn three, which is the Coca-Cola curve. What a name! Through turn 4 and 5 at 100, is that just 100R? Like 130R at Suzuka, but it's 100R here. Going through the hairpin now, and through turn 7, into the kink of 8, into 9, which is 300R. Bradshaw's going to try and go down the inside. Backs out of it. I'm getting an invites from a lot of different servers. Oh, they've just gone through Dunlop now. Going into 13th now. Going into Nets corner. Nets curve. Adam Bradshaw's going to try to round the outside. Then he's going to switch it back into Panasonic. These are the actual names of the corners, by the way, I'm not making this up. And we're going to go and follow Evil Minded. Oh, it does look quite cool, you know. I'll give you that, Crystal. crystals in this lobby, I saw. That's nice to see. Good luck one, good luck all. Suck all. Going out to the track. Sorry, I'm experimenting at the current moment. Online IDs. Can that help me out? Where is he? Where's even my ID? Anyways. We receive a mention in the announcements page as it's announcing this hereby stream. I now have to go back into spectate mode, sort out all the replay options. This guy's on softs for some reason. Who do you think you are? JP, get back here. Get in, you guys. There he is. What's your online ID, son? Evil-minded 66. That doesn't help at all. Who are you? Oh, Darren. Oh, it's Darren, okay. As we are underway for qualifying. Zolf is the first one else on track. And he's going to go into first curve first. I have an idea. That should be fun. It isn't okay. As we round 100 are with Zolf going into hairpin with Philip right behind him, followed by Diego and Colin right behind Pud. Who's Pud? GT7 Pud. Neil. Evil-minded is Darren. Okay, yep. I've got everyone figured out. I know who everyone is now. Praise the Lord. Suckle, so. These stories are going to be the first ones across the line. Philip and Diogo. Right behind. Is he actually British? Diogo. No, he's Portuguese. Okay. As he head into turn 1 with Darius. Or first, I should say, through turn 2. Going into Coca-Cola. Now, followed by Philip and Diogo. Is it Diogo? It's Diogo. Going into hairpin now. These corner names are easy to remember. We're going to go through turn 8 into 300R. Going into Dunlop now. One of the most trickiest parts, if not the trickiest part of the track, and we have a spun car somewhere at the back going in Coca-Cola curve. Oh, that's so great to see. Going into 313th into nets now as he goes off the track. Going into the final corner now of Panasonic. What's her name? Panasonic. He takes a wide line, not hitting the apex at all. As we're going to go onto the main straight now, one of the longest straights you can get, I think, as it is very, very long. Going across the line now, Darius sets 151, and Diogo with the fastest lap. As Neil goes 4th with a 42.3. Bloody hell, Colin goes P6, followed by Jesus Christ, Darren. Sokol's up there, Shower's up there, Gold's up there. Darius with a solid banker lap. Mr. Gunsmith, Jonathan. Goes there, and then where's the other Welshman? Mark goes P11. I know I am just going to play first name now at this point. And we have Philip rounding Net's curve now. He's drifting a tiny bit as Gold goes into the pits. Diogo following right behind. Philip sliding around a lot. Diogo was going to try and go down the inside, but Philip rudely goes into the pits while I was spectating him. I was going to go across the line now. It's going to be a much slower time. 6.5 seconds slower with Diogo. On the brakes, trail braking into turn 1. Getting the exit that he needs through turn 2 into Coca-Cola curve. I just love saying Coca-Cola curve, it sounds so good. Going into 100R now. Needing to get a good run through it. As you know, heads into hairpin. Rain is starting to fall indeed, Ramco. Or as I should say, sweaty chicken. Yes, F4 reminds me of that. That was funny. I have 2 things in Discord, which I'm going to quickly share. He's the sweaty chicken everywhere. As it goes through Panasonic now with Diogo. He's gonna pull into the pits. Because he fairly obviously does that. He's gonna ride over with this whole thing. Oh. Off track, we're gonna ride on board with gold as some evil-minded cruisers that time. As these two are gonna go side by side through to a bit of contact between the pair of them. They're gonna go side by side. They are, oh my god, into Coca-Cola curve. That's an incident if ever I saw one. Jesus Christ. I'm clipping that. Give you no second though. Going all the way across here. I'm going to clip the massacre that has just happened. Aw, that's cute. I need to. I'm just gonna send clips to my good old friend Breeze. I'm just going through Discord now. We're on our final lap now. As Jonathan has improved his life a bit more, improving his position up to P10. We're going to ride on board with João Santos. Going through Nets Curve. Going into Panasonic now. Who's gonna go? And end qualifying there. This is your grid. for the race. Diogo on pole, followed by Philip and Darius, followed by João Santos, Sokol, Gold, Neil, Colin, Darren, Jonathan, Mark, Jason, and Crystal. Well done, lads. Doesn't look like they need to pit for this race. People wishing each other good luck. I'm going to wish people good luck. Here we go. And his lights off and away we go. Not yet. 2, 1. Lights out, and away we go. For the Japanese Grand Prix, it looks like there is a glitch on my screen. Bradshaw's going to get very close to Sokol now. As we're now back to normal positions. Diogo has flown away there. Your positions still stand as they was, apart from Crystal taking Gunsmith, and I'm getting used to names now. Looks like João Santos is very, very close to the rear result. Go into the braking zone of Dunlop now. Oh god. They're the most trickiest parts of the track. The shower's going to start pouring in on the Irishman. It's going to send it down the inside into Net's corner. They're going to keep it clean. He gets the move done. Great move by the Portuguese driver. We go through Panasonic now. There's movement further back down the field. Crystal gaining a lot of positions. Now he does the switchback. In the Porsche. He's going to go... Okay. Oh, Sokol is closing in to the rear of the Irishman. To ride on board in Bonnet cameo. Sokol being much later in the race, going to try and do a switchback here on Darius. Gonna go into the hairpin, bit of contact between the pair of them. Sokol's gonna try and do the switchback. He's now gonna go diving into Dunlop. That's something fun to say, diving into Dunlop. What? Tiny bit of contact between Sokol and Bradshaw. Go through 13th now. Going into Nets. Bradshaw's gonna make contact with Sokol there, struggling to get the car slowed down. No, it is GT7 T2, but it does race in GT7 T1 as well. His goal is getting very close to Sokol with, what's your name? Hood, Neil, right behind. Sokol still fairly close to the rear of the Irishman. They're diving into the hairpin. Sokol, they try and get the move done on the exit. Solf gets a better run out to the corner as we're going to go 300R going into Dunlop now. I just have these corners memorised. Man, this is mental. Going up through that section as Crystal is right behind Gold now. Sokol gaining on the Irishman. He's going to go late on the brakes. This is going to be a good set. Somewhat nearly making contact. I do remember that, as we have saw a spun driver there. Through the long straight now, with Adam hot on his tail. Sokol going defensive. That looks like it's Darren going a bit wide. Crystal. So used to be pulling people everyone in. It isn't even pronounced that either, is it? Because Darren's gonna send it on the German. Gets the move done, but Crystal trying to do the switchback. Side by side through 300R. Into the braking zone of Dunlop. Gold's going to try and make a move on Sokol. Contact between Sokol and Darren. Sokol losing the rear end now. Fighting with Crystal. Darren's trying to get past Gold as well. This is a good fight. Darren's off track. Gold completes the move. Crystal's going to try and make the move now. This is a great fight between the four drivers. Crystal getting fairly close to the rear of the Ferrari, I think. How's it gonna go? Exiting Panasonic now. Darren's got a beautiful run on Gold. Listen to those engines roar. Going to enter the braking zone now. Crystal and Darren looking to the inside. Other cars in front. They both back out. Darren wanting to make the overtake. Can he do it? This is going to be a risky one if he does it into Coca-Cola. He's going for it. He's backed out. He goes off track. Going into 100R now. Crystal right behind. Will there be an overtake? Going into hairpin. Yeah, it's going to be Darren on goal. What a contact between the two Brits. This is going to help Crystal go along. Potentially get the move done. Or either one of them, Darren on the outside, Crystal. They're inside of each other on my screen. It's probably the lag. Going down into Dunlop now. Yep, that's not realistic. They're inside of each other. Don't clip that. Going through here now. Going into 13. Darren, side by side with Crystal. Gonna keep it clean between the pair of them. Contact between the two. Darren, his decision, Gold's gone off track. Darren goes off the apex completely. Gonna ride on board with Gold here. This is something I missed. Jean Santos overtakes Darius. 43. Gold in the slipstream of Crystal, his very good friend. Backs out to the overtake. Darren goes deep into turn 1, not a lot of room given by Crystal. Only 2 seconds separate Darren and Zolf. So yeah, I'm gonna go through 300. No, that's 100. Bloody hell. Going into hairpin now. Darren looks like he dips a tyre on the grass. Crystal's going to try and make the move done. Lap 6 of 20. Into turn 8, into 300. Crystal gets the move done. On Darren. Let's go into Dunlop now. Jason says sorry for the rage quit. And leaves the room. As we're gonna go. Crystal's left the room as well. Philip with a 5/10 penalty. And Diogo 8 seconds up ahead. Darren with that beautiful engine. Goes a bit deep into third. Going into Coca-Cola now. Very close, riding the curves. Gold right behind us. Crystal rejoins the session. You're out of the race, mate. As Darren goes a bit wide. Gold trying to go round the outside into 300. Gets the move done, just like Crystal the lap before. They're much further behind. As we have the fight that we've had for most of this race. Sokol potentially going to try and make the move on Darren now. fend suckle off. That's a touch deep. Xiao is getting in F1 terms within DRS range, but this is not F1. Through there, no. Dry line for Xiao. There's no real close fights so far. We're going to ride on board with the Irishman himself to see how he's doing. This fillet getting very wide so we can get a bit more water on his tyres, just like we saw Darren doing. Who's that that's gone off track? Sucker, is that you? I think it was. It was gold. It's gonna go into turn 1, 5/10 behind the Irishman. Where's the Irishman off to? He's off the track. Might be time for box. We are hitting. Going to the pits as soon as we can. Here we go, this is the fight that we've been wanting. Sokol and Darius. Why is that off on my screen? Zolf going off track. Sokol gonna try and do the switchback, he's gonna try and go around the outside. He is gonna go down the inside into 30. Very close to the pair of them. It is close. It is oh so close. Going now, after exiting nets into Panasonic. Both of them need to get a good exit. Zolf. Right there, he's gonna try and go around the outside. On the main straight, onto lap. Yes, we are halfway through this race now. They're gonna go side by side into turn 1. Is Zolf gonna outbrake himself? No, he's not. Sokol's gonna do the switchback though. No, he's not. Is he gonna have a look at it into Coca-Cola? No, he's not. I'm just checking if those two cars basically near each other. Only bit of tyre wear is major to see between the pair of them. Sokol has more tyre wear on the rear of his car. Diogo's just thriving right now, like, look at him go. Like, look at him go. He's 11 seconds in front. Is he gonna pit? Every time, every lap. Oh! There's a spun Porsche. of Philip Rainford. He's spun it, he's down to 6th. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, box, 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 box. We are pitting, Bradshaw in the pits, Gold in the pits. What tyres is he going on? He's got damage. Dude, Darren in the pits as well. Gonna get some refueling sorted out. Philip. Gonna catch up on Suckle here. After Suckle goes wide, he's gonna go down the inside. Which is gonna be the outside for the hairpin, but he's already made the move. As Darren pits onto the mediums. Oh ho ho! Interessante. Where's Sokol off to? Where's he off to? That guy's on mediums. Don't know what time this guy's on. But Darius on the podium right now. He is soaring. He is flying. You have Philip Rainford into the pits, as well as Sokol. Zolf nearly going off track. What tyres are they going on to? Philip and Sokol. Mediums for Rainford. Softs for Sokol. It's coming dry. It's becoming dry. Gold goes ahead of the pair of them. So there's a 3-second time penalty for Rainford. He's going to go down the inside on Sokol, getting the move done. As Gold goes off track through 100R. As Diogo goes into the pits. Is Zhao gonna follow him in? No, he's not. He's staying out. Zolf. Is he gonna dive into the pits? Yes, he is gonna dive into the pits. Zhao Santos leads the Japanese Grand Prix. As you can tell by that little monitor there, the track is basically dry. If it's empty, it means there's no rain. But if it gets above the first line, it's intermediate conditions. If it gets above the second line, it's wet conditions. Like for that, that's intermediate conditions. I'm gonna go through 300R with the Portuguese man. Into Dunlop now. This is where it starts to get a bit more wet. See that it shoots up when he goes on the curves. Now if he was to go on the curve now, here. Well, whenever he next goes on the curbs, they'll show up. There we go. See how it went up like that? He's gonna dive into the pits now. But that part of the track is wet. So we have a fight for P3 here. Zolf, Sokol and Gold, all in the fight for this one position. A podium position, but Gold is pulling away. Zolf is desperately trying not to go onto the curbs, because that's where it's wet. So he could potentially spin out. Like Zolf nearly blurred there as Sokol moves up. 2P4. Sokol's on the softs, Zolf's on the mediums. Bradshaw is on the softs. João Santos immediately goes off track. And Diogo is going to make his first lapping attempt on the Welshman of Mark Smith. Easy lap. What? Wait, hold up. He's still on inters. Jonathan. It's time to get off the inters now, mate. And Sokol is now ahead of Zolf. Zolf has gone off track. Checking what the distance goes. So that lead again. Let me pick that up. Sokol is getting very close to Bradshaw. He's getting very close to Gold. Could Sokol go for the dive bomb into Panasonic? No, he's not. Going through the gears now. Sokol in the Audi. And sets the fastest lap of any driver. There's yellow flags being waved. It's Gunsmith. The Gold nearly bends it. Sokol. This could be his opportunity to pounce here. Heavy on the brakes. Keeping it neat and tidy. Little downshift. Is he going to send it into hairpin? No, they do get fairly close to touching bumper to bumper. Through goes Sokol. Contact between the pair of them. Sokol's up onto the podium. Here comes Zolf. He's going to make the move for P4. It's Philip Rainford. He's not having a good race whatsoever. As we have passed 3/4 distance of the race. Lap 16 of 20 for Diogo Valente. Zolf's going to work his way through the gears into Panasonic now, as it says on the outside of the track. He's going to go up through the gears. Now Sokol has a 7.5 second gap. There's yellow flags up ahead. Sokol's gone off. He's gone off. Gunsmith goes off as well. They're going to be side by side for P3. The two friends, the two rivals. Into Coca-Cola curve. Suckles ahead. Darius trying to do the switchback. He's going to stay behind. What a brave send by the Polishman. Right behind them is Gold. Gold is there. Zolf, he's right there. He's looking to the inside. He's going to back out of it. Going to go fairly slowly, trundling through here. Gold. He's going to stay behind Suckle. Going to try and hit the apex. Sorry for all these black boxes coming up. As you go through Net's corner, or Net's curve, into Panasonic. These three fighting for a podium, an illustrious podium, with 4 laps to go. Crossing the line now. It's going to go through first. Into turn 2. Coca-Cola now. Zolf setting the fastest first sector. Going through 100R now. In this case, Darius has lost GRS. Sravan has joined the session a bit too late. He's on lap 17 of 20, now 18 of 20. As our race leader, Diogo Balante, crosses the line. We're going into turn 1 at that point. As we're going to go through Panasonic with Zolf, the Irishman. The engine's roaring as Suckle sets the fastest lap. Into first now. The corner and the gear. It's Gold. It's right behind the Irishman. His tyres are a lot more worn. Going into Coca-Cola curve. Through 100R now. And into Hairpin. Into 300R now with Gold. Zolf getting very close to the rear of Sokol. There looks like there's going to be a bit of lap traffic here. Zolf going well off the apex. He's going to go off the track. Golden Flame takes P4 off the Irishman. Going on to the penultimate lap of the race between the three of them. Blue flags are being shown. Gold very close to the fastest lap. Darius looks like he's gonna go down the inside into first. Very close between all of them. As Mark moves out the way for Sokol. Is he gonna move out the way for gold and for Zolf? Moves out the way for gold. He's gonna move out the way for the Irishman. Sokol pulling away. As Diego rounding the final corner to start the final lap of the race. What a race that has been run by the Portuguese man. You know, go across the line, starting the final lap. Zolf wanting to get the position back, wanting to get a P4. He could do it. As we're gonna go through Panasonic for the penultimate time. Darius nearly loses the rear end. We could have a three-way fight for the podium here. Going on to the final lap of the race. It's all about your tyres. Zolf's tyres are much better than the other twos. As we're going to go into first. Sokol goes wide. Gold is going to try and gain on him now. Going into Coca-Cola. Gold's taking a lot of curve. Into 100R. Gold's trying to get a good run into Hereford. As we're going to ride on board with our race winner, Diogo Balente. He's going to cross the line after a dominant victory here in Japan. Diogo Balente wins the Japanese Grand Prix. João Santos is going to come across the line in an amazing P2 to keep his championship fights alive. He sets the fastest lap of the race. Sokol rounding the final corner onto the main straight. He's going to round out the podium. Sokol across the line takes the podium, followed by Gold and Zolf rounding out the top five. Then it's Philip Rainford in P6. Neil, and then Darren. Neil across the line, takes on P7. One more, few seconds to go, and Darren is going to come across the line to take P8 in the Japanese Grand Prix as Diogo Balente wins the Japanese Grand Prix. That has been Fuji here in ERO GT7 T2. I have been your commentator, Sparrow B, and I'll see you all next week for the... I should know this. For the Austrian Grand Prix here in ERO GT7 T2. As I said, I've been your commentator, Sparrow B, and I see you all next week for Austria.